I remember when you walked in, like the whole room lost its sound. I was carrying a lifetime of things I never figured out.
You were laughing with your friends there, sunlight tangled in your hair, and something in my restless heart said you're supposed to be right here.
I had loved before but never like the way you made me feel, like every broken piece of me had finally learned to heal.
You didn't promise me forever, you just reached and held my hand, and somehow in that simple touch
I could finally understand. If tomorrow takes us somewhere neither one of us can see, if the years change every photograph, you'll still be home to me. Through every road, every turn, every falling star, through the nights when the world feels too heavy on our hearts. If I had 1,000 lives, 1,000 chances to live, and I'd give you everything.
When the morning comes, when the daylight fades, when we're old and our memories start changing shape.
If love is a question, there's one truth I know out of everyone,
everywhere,
you're always the one I choose. I remember all the little things you probably don't recall, the way you kissed my forehead when I cried against the wall, the coffee waiting by my bedside, your jacket when I was cold, the way you said I've got you, like you never let me go.
And I know we're not a movie, we don't get perfect scenes. Sometimes love means staying when it's harder than it seems. We've had words we wish we'd taken back, we've had nights we couldn't sleep, but somehow every morning you were still the one I need. So if the years leave little scars across our hearts and hands, I love the life we built together, not the one we only planned. Through every road, every turn, every falling star, through the nights when the world feels too heavy on our heart.
If I had 1,000 lives,
1,000 chances to live, I'd find you in everyone,
and I'd give you everything.
when the morning comes, when the daylight fades, when we're old and our memories start changing shape.
If love is a question, there's one truth I know out of everyone, everywhere, you're always the one I choose. Maybe someday we'll be old, and the house won't feel so new. There'll be pictures on the staircase of the life I spent with you.
Maybe your hair will turn to silver, maybe mine will lose its black, but if you reach for me at midnight, I'll still reach my hand right back.
Maybe we'll forget the reasons for the arguments we had. Maybe we'll laugh about the moments that once made us both so mad.
And I'll look across the table at the person I've grown old with, and thank every piece of heaven for the chance to call you my love.
And if the world goes quiet, if the stars forget to shine, if everything we counted on falls apart with time, I'll stand beside you trembling, I'll hold you through the fear, 'cause loving you was never about avoiding every tear. It was choosing you in darkness,
Choosing you beneath the sun,
choosing you when we were certain,
choosing you when we were were done.
It was choosing you through distance,
through mistakes and second starts.
choosing you with open hands,
Choosing you with all my heart.
If I could go back to the beginning,
Knowing every hurt we faced,
knowing every tear we cried,
every scar we'd have to make,
I'd still walk into that room,
I'd still look into your eyes,
I'd still take your trembling hand,
and I'd still choose you for life.
and if I could write the ending,
I wouldn't change a single line,
I'd leave every imperfect chapter,
just to make your heart meet mine.
because the greatest love
I know wasn't something I had planned.
it was you becoming mine
Forever, when you first became my friend.
through every road, every turn, every falling star. I love every version of who you are. When we're young, when we're old, when we're barely holding on, I'll remind you where we started,
I'll remind you we've come so far.
and when the years have taken
Every easy word away, I'll find another language just to tell you I'm still here.
if I had 1,000 lives,
I'd spend them all with you.
if heaven gave me one more choice,
I'd make the same one too.
not because our love was perfect,
Not because we never lose,
but because through
every version of this life, you're always the one I choose.
when the lights go up,
When the whole world disappears,
when all we have is this moment,
and the echo of our years,
I'll pull you close and whisper
what I always know was true.
I didn't just fall in love with you, I keep falling
Every day,
every day,
every lifetime,
every time I
get the chance.
And if love means choosing, then baby,
It's always you.
always the one I